Hello,
Hello,
can you tell me your name?
my name is Luke.
Nice to meet you, Luke. Where are you from?
I'm from Vietnam.
What do you like to do in your free time?
I usually I usually play games, watch videos online, or go to my friend's house.
Are you working or studying?
I'm studying.
Okay, now we're going to the first part of the speaking test. Part one is spend time by yourself and exciting activities. The first questions for you is do you like to spend time by yourself or with your friends?
I would like to spend time with my friends because we can go outside and play with each other. We can also talk to each other, and we can try to do something we never can do before.
Okay, and when was the last time you spent time by yourself?
The last time I spent time with myself is uh, 8 p.m. yesterday. I was listening to music and doing homework.
Have you ever tried any exciting activities?
I I I have been to the cinema with my friend alone, and because the cinema is quite far away, we have to catch a bus, after the movie, we went to the restaurant and have lunch there.
What was the interesting thing that you did when you were a child?
When I was a child, there's not many things I can do. So the most interesting thing I I've done when I was young is going outside and hanging out with my friend.
Okay, now we're going to part two. You are going to describe an interesting place in your country that not many people visit. You should say where the place is, how you got to know about this place, and why only very few people visit there. Explain how you feel about this place. You have 2 minutes to prepare and 1 minute to you have 1 minute to prepare and 2 minutes for your answer. Your time start now. Okay, time's up. Are you ready?
Yes.
2 minutes for you start now.
So the place is the museum located near the Wan Kim Lake. I don't remember the exact name of the museum, but I remember it was about Vietnam history. I knew this place 2 years ago my when my family went outside, went to the Wan Kim Lake. My dad saw the museum and told us it would be a good idea to visit it. So my family went there. Uh, the museum is uh, big, and there are a lot of painting about Vietnam wars, and it also have it also has the plane, and there are not a lot of people there. They are, I think, because it's near the Hoan Kiem Lake, so people just visit the Hoan Kiem Lake and forget about the museum. For me, this museum is very cool. I learned a lot about Vietnam history, and I learned a lot about Vietnam history and the heroes from each era. There, in the museum, there is a cafe, and you can stay there and rest. You can order food and sweet. Children, I think that's all.
Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you questions in part 3 related to questions you have answered in part 2. So, the very first question for you is, why do people go to visit tourist attractions?
In my opinion, people visit tourist attraction because it's famous. It's very famous. People usually find this place online, and they think that it real it would be a good idea to go there.
What makes a tourist attraction famous?
A tourist. Can you repeat the question?
What makes a tourist attraction famous?
I think that if the tourist attraction is famous, needs a it it needs to be beautiful and have a good history. Yeah, I see.
Do local people like to visit local tourist attractions?
Yes, they are. My locals love to visit tourist attraction in the weekend or in the holiday.
Can you explain why do they like going to visit the local tourist attractions? Can you explain why?
Because it's very famous, and they can go to this tourist attraction with their families and friends. They can also learn about the history of that place, and they can take a lot of photos there.
Do you think tourism causes environmental damage?
I think tourism can cause a lot of environmental damage, but if the government manage to control it well, it wouldn't be a big deal. For example, the Sơn Dong Cave is very famous and a lot of people want to go there, but each year only about 1,000 people can go there, and they control it very well.
Okay, and the last questions for you. Should all tourist attractions be free to the public?
I think not all of them should be free, because tourist attraction is a great income for the country, and it will and the money can be used to repair the tourist attraction. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. That's all for today. Goodbye.
Goodbye.